Did Ivan Toney pass his Arsenal test? Let's discuss it. Welcome to the channel with Jay from Jay Ferguson TV. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and let's jump straight into it. So Ivan Toney, we've been hearing about him since way back, last summer times, the striker we need. Then it got to January. Are we gonna make a move for Ivan Toney? He's off his ban. Now, was yesterday's game his trial game for all of us to see? Did he actually pass the test? Should we go and drop the bag on Ivan Toney this summer and bring him in as our new focal point as a striker? For me, looking at yesterday's game, I think even though, look, you could look at it this way, Brentford was super poor. They didn't offer much in terms of attack. We were comfortable. We didn't play great, and Brentford weren't great. We almost played to their level. However, we just had that little bit extra quality in terms of the delivery from Ben White and the finishing from Rice and Havertz was a big difference. We wasn't great yesterday, but Brentford was super poor. Didn't really offer much in attacking threat, and we gave them the goal. They didn't create. We gave it to them, right? But for me, I saw enough glimpses of Ivan Toney, what made me feel like, you know what, that is the type of guy option I want to see in our team, for sure. And especially the first half, every time Brentford went long, either from a goal kick or, a left right back, just pinged it diagonal into Toney, there was an element of panic and uncertainty from Saliba, Gabriel. And I was having a look back at the stats and having a look back at the game. And, out of his 5 battles with Saliba, he won 3. Saliba won 2. And he was evens with Gabriel. Now, and even he shot where Ramsdale made a great save. It's just those little elements. And even when Toney and Gabriel had that little moment in the second half when they were going back and forth and they were squaring up, I like that. That's what I want to see. Arsenal, we need a little bit more bite in our team. We need it. That little bit of aggression, that bit of streetwise, that bit of dirty play, we need that. Because ultimately, you're not always going to have games where you dominate the ball and it's free-flowing football and you tear teams apart. You're going to get games exactly like what we had against Brentford yesterday, right? 2 crosses, 2 goals, right? Now, if Havertz is getting on the end of crosses, what does Ivan Toney look like? And I think that's where even Arteta has sort of fallen in line with going with Havertz sort of through the middle, because I think he's now accepted his mistake of actually maybe that wasn't the correct signing, playing him left centre mid. And I think he's acknowledging that. That's why he's changed and he's going with Havertz through the middle. And we're seeing the benefits from it because he's getting goals in that new position. Now, if you look at the profile and the type of goals that Havertz has been getting, that's a carbon copy for Ivan Toney. Balls in and around that penny spot, 6-yard box, getting across front man, scoring. Keeper's top left. That's Ivan Toney all day. And I just think we need that different type of striker, that different type of option. So for me, there was glimpses. I wouldn't say that game you looked at and you go, yeah, we definitely need to go and buy him. But I just liked certain elements of the physicality, the hold-up play, just the battles with Saliba and Gabriel. And they done well. They stood up to the test because the last time round, Toney bullied Saliba. So Saliba was a lot more prepared, a lot more solid and resolute this time against Toney for sure. But Toney still shows his threat. And he's playing with a poor team. Can you imagine Toney leading the line for us? Like, think about it. People have been enjoying the fact that Havertz sort of acts as a bit of a nuisance, a Giroud-esque type striker. Toney's levels above Havertz if you're talking about that capabilities of playing as a focal point in an attacking team. So I think Tony showed enough. I think it comes down to costing. But something just makes me think that I don't think Arteta will go for an Ivan Toney. I don't think that's the type of profile player. And I think it more comes down to personality more than anything. And he's been speaking about how he used Ivan Toney's tweet as a motivation and blah 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 blah. I don't know if you could turn around based on how big I think Arteta's ego is to bring in a player like Ivan Toney into Arsenal. I think he looks at him as a threat. He upsets the pro status of how things are done at Arsenal. And I think he looks at Tony as he could add friction. Do I want friction? So I don't think we'll be getting the likes of Tony. In that type of profile, I can more likely see us going in for an Ollie Watkins versus an Ivan Toney at this point, especially the money that Brentford are asking for. And he's going to be 29 soon. So let me know your thoughts and opinions. Did Ivan Toney do enough? Did he show us enough yesterday? Even the glimpses, what he did to show that he could potentially be a good signing for us in the summer. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button on your way out, and I'll see you all again soon. Peace. Everything but the goal. Everything but the goal.